Perfect.
All aboard to Mindfuck Station.
And does anybody want to explain what happened during the night?
I spontaneously became a new person. I'm not sure what happened with you guys, but...
Yeah, that's new. Essentially, Vera and Gio are no more. Not because we failed, but because they loved each other very much and decided to mold into a whole new person. That's how babies work, right?
When a man and a woman love each other very much, they fuse on a molecular
Form
level.
Ultron!
And before Ultron.
Seriously though, for you very confused listeners or watchers out there, this is basically what happened.
All two of you.
Vera decided, fuck me being me and fuck my husband, so she killed both herself and her husband in a sick and twisted Romeo and Juliet scenario, so now they're one entity.
Please ignore Experta, he's an idiot. Alright, I'm just gonna take the liberty of waking up first and figuring out that I'm a new person, and then subsequently silently freaking out as I roll myself up in a blanket to avoid eyesight.
And
She wants to become a snail.
I'm showing Yana now. There she is.
Oh, you have the picture? Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's put on a profile.
set up the profile, so it's Yana now.
Oh yeah, let's check out the profile. It's been a while since I've messed with it. I mean, since I've checked it.
You messed with it last week, so that's not true.
I mean, he's only 12 years old mentally, so a week is a longer time frame.
True. It's like dog years.
Except a dog is a higher form of life than a slap.
Oh, you removed the last message Gio left. He was begging not to get killed, but I guess it's too late now. Okay.
You can't guilt trip me. I have no soul, so it's not gonna work.
Welcome to mage mentality, Vera.
Oh my god.
But essentially, I'm covered up in the sheets. I'm just gonna kind of crawl my way over to Henri.
That's gonna be hard considering Henry isn't there.
What? Where did she go?
Well, if you look in the corner of the room, there seems to be a floating zipper.
So she's in a pocket dimension.
Do not touch the floating zipper.
Thanks, Henri. You suck. I'm not touching that because it's probably gonna explode. So, I'm just
Nice
gonna...
idea.
Is there, like, some sort of bathroom with a mirror instead?
Yes.
Okay,
it's a pretty
cool.
nice room, so yes.
I'm gonna crawl my way inside there and lock the door, and I'm gonna get a better look at myself.
I'm gonna knock on the bathroom door at this point, like, Vera, you in there?
You just hear a meep in response.
You're rather silent. Vera?
Yana is slightly panicking because she doesn't know if her voice sounds anything like Vera's. So, she doesn't know what to do.
Oh, anyway, get down to breakfast once you're ready. I'm gonna go and try wake up Klein and the others.
You hear a slightly off-pitch,
She just waits, like, must be in a good mood. She says, she walks off.
Suddenly there's a knock at the door. You see that it's someone from the service staff, and they inform you that breakfast is ready, and somebody has also delivered a message for you, and it's downstairs.
Oh, perfect. It's like, guys, I'm going down to eat. Come when you're ready. Like,
And as you
Alicia's
say that,
passed
the
out.
zipper on buttons, and you see Henry sleepily walk out. Food, let's go.
She nods and leaves.
Wait, no, Henri. But I'm just gonna hide from anybody else who happens to be in the room's view, and then shut and lock the door the second she gets in.
Huh. There's something different about you, Vera. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Really?
Rough night?
I'm just sitting there panicking.
The more you're panicking, you see that she seems to be more and more amused.
What is going on?
Well, I wouldn't know the finer details, but if I have to take a gander, it seems like you've lost some of your humanity and have merged with that demon that was inside of you.
Huh?
Oh my. You don't remember?
No,
I mean, I was hoping you would be the one giving me answers here.
Well, I remember getting back from the mission, and then Vera went to sleep, and now this happened.
And you are not Vera?
I don't know.
Interesting. She snaps her fingers and a few books appear, floating around her. She starts going through them. So, what happened to the demon inside you?
Geo? I don't know.
You can't feel him? Sense him? Anything?
Can I?
Nope.
I'm guessing no.
Nope.
I just shake my head.
What a curious case. This hasn't happened before, not as far as I know. I mean, I've busted up a lot of places that have dealt with trying to merge humans and demons together, but this is entirely different. How curious.
So you don't know what's happened? What am I gonna do?
I have no idea. How exciting is that? She looks ecstatic.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, come on, don't worry about it. What harm can it do? I mean, you seem fine, right?
I mean, I feel okay.
Oh, there you go. Now, since we've established that you seem fine, we should run a few tests. I'm gonna need some blood, some other liquids. Maybe just to be safe, we should put you in a sterilized environment so I can run some tests on you for a couple of weeks. Don't worry, I'll make sure to get all your necessities into place while I'm running my tests on you.
Perhaps a bit later? I just kind of like to figure out how to be me right now.
Oh, don't worry about it. When you think about it, who are we really? I mean, a couple of days ago I was in cryogenic stasis for 6 years, then I wake up and you guys say you know me. It's complicated, don't worry about that stuff. What's important is that science doesn't sleep. Let's get some knowledge out there. Let's see what you're made of. Let's pop the hood and see what we can find.
Right now?
No time like the present? Right. She snaps her fingers and a syringe appears in her hand. Now, stand still, this won't hurt a bit, okay? I'm just gonna need a couple of these for different reasons. Andre is about this situation and how very eager she is to run some tests. You hear a portal open up and the next moment, silence. She is gone.
At least somebody. So Yana's just gonna kind of walk downstairs and just kind of like timidly look around the corner, see if she can spy the others.
As Yana is making her way downstairs, you guys have already probably sat down and are enjoying your breakfast. Also, you have received your message, and it's not in written form, it's a villager from the nearby village that you passed on your way here from the docks. He has informed you that the village elder wishes to meet with you if you have the time.
That seems weird.
What do you reckon he wants?
I don't know. Do anybody know us out here?
I go to the villager. What did he say? What he wanted?
He said he just wanted to meet you. News of your deeds have spread all the way out here as well. With the current situation in the kingdom, perhaps he may wish to ask you for some help with their plights.
I'll look over at Iris and go, we do need to build up allies in the kingdom that aren't Edelmar.
I guess. Yes, we'll go and see him. Might as well. We have to take the boat back anyway.
Yeah.
In the meantime, guys, you notice that somebody from the second floor has been very nervously spying on you. It's probably an enemy, who knows? You don't recognize this person.
So someone is basically just standing there staring at us.
Yep.
It's more peeking around a corner.
Okay, so someone is there suspiciously staring at us.
Yep.
Who's
I'm
the girl?
gonna fix her with an appraising look. In which case, continuing to lock eyes with you, I'm just gonna slowly stand up and start walking towards you.
Yana is thinking about this and deciding that Klein might not be the best person to first talk to. Like, while he's nice, he is kind of, well, you're Ovean, don't really like demons, but
No humans really do, Amanda.
yeah. So Yana's basically gonna step from her, like, basically now she's just standing normally, nervously looking at you as you walk up to her.
And then, since you're just sort of standing there, I'm just going to stop in front of you, up and down, and go, "You know them from somewhere?"
Yes.
I'm still just standing above you, like staring intently at you, waiting for more.
This is gonna sound weird, but
Trust me, they've seen enough things lately. You don't know the half of that group.
Yeah, that group. I'm just gonna kind of tentatively, hold my hand out in like a shaking. Hi, I'm Yana. We've just met, but
Hi. Klein.
Hi, I already know. I'm. This is weird to explain,
Wait,
but
how do you know me? You don't sound Ovean.
Iris shouts out, "Have we got a fangirl? I want fangirls."
Oh, Iris yelling again. So you see, the thing is I went to sleep last night, and then I woke up like this.
By the way, Yanas, you're trying to explain that suddenly there's a hand on your shoulder. Somebody behind you just placed their hand on top of you, and as you take a gander, it's a rough-looking man by the name of Kinjuro who's throwing you a very accusing eye, and then looks over towards Klein. She came out of our room. She was in there.
I put a I hold out my arm for her to take and gesture. Shall we have a conversation?
This isn't going well.
Do you take it?
Yeah, I
Good.
take it while I'm just like, this isn't going well.
Then Klein will politely lead you back up to our room with Kinjiro.
Kinjiro actually follows along with you, Klein, in case you need some help convincing and talking with her.
Meanwhile, Iris has eventually gone, "I guess I'm alone." "Hey, what's that?" She looks at the drinks cabinet.
Speaking of, sorry, what?
She's looking at the drinks cabinet.
Not a problem.
Speaking of being alone, Iris, you say that, but that saying has more truth than you first imagined. You feel like something inside you is missing. It's you're beginning to get the nuances of what's going on inside you now that you're, well, more in tune with, well, entities being inside you and whatnot. Morgana has left your body, and you can actually feel her presence somewhere in the inn.
Oh, well, I'm gonna basically order one of her drinks, since I don't know the foreign drinks. They could be alcoholic, who knows? So I order one of those, and I'm gonna go, I wonder if I can track her down. She says she wanders off to try and track down Morgana.
It's not that easy, but you eventually manage to get the hang of it, and you're pretty confident that you can find her. She seems to be near the baths.
Huh. This is so weird. Gio never ran away.
True.
It's like having a stand.
Yeah, but is it an enemy stand?
Oh my god.
No, let's not go there. Shut up.
I don't know what we're talking about.
But it was me. Dio.
It was me, Dio! No, it was me, Babozzo!
There you go. You thought it was Barboso, but God, no, Dio des!
Anyway, Iris, eventually you managed to find the person you were looking for. Though the person in question is obviously not, well, in her original form, because that would freak people out. So instead, you see Morgana using her magic to once again disguise herself, to make herself look like the Warrior King's faithful general that you met back in the mansion.
That's so gonna get us in trouble at one point, I know it.
It will. Good guess. Now the thing is, what's gonna be more dangerous? Her looking like this or looking like a demon?
I swear it's probably gonna be the former. But yeah, she's gonna go up and go, you know, I've never met, like, getting used to you running away like that. She says she takes a sip of a drink.
What, you thought I'd stay inside you all the time?
To be fair, that's kind of what or very kind of bond I've ever seen.
I'm not a pet. You can't just assume that I'll do everything you want me to.
Ah, so you're a stray, I understand. She says and chuckles.
Iris, you notice that next to her there's a small drinking glass, and inside it there seems to be something that is being melted. You see that there's a few silver pieces next to the glass, and she's slowly putting them one by one into the glass and melting them.
What are you doing? She says, is there spare seat?
Oh yeah, of course.
Ah, she
the
sits
bath
down
is
too.
pretty big, so you can sit in many places.
Yeah, she sits down too, asking what she's doing.
Can't you tell? I'm melting the silver.
Well, yes, but I meant for what reason?
Medicine.
Silver is for medicine? Sorry, I'm confused here.
Not really. It's poisonous. Morgana lets out a sigh, seemingly annoying with your line of questioning, so she just decides to tell you anyway. Do you know what Arguria is?
No.
It basically means silver poisoning. Causes chronic headaches and loss of eyesight. I try to hide it, but I'm almost blind. My unnatural color palette is also influenced by it.
You mean those glowing parts on your body, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
How did that happen? That seems rather hard to happen, to be honest.
When I was young, my mother started giving me silver. Until eventually I became addicted to it and its effects. She did it to stunt my growth and damage me. Why would you want to know more about me anyway?
I don't know. As I said before, we bound together now, but... So
don't remind me.
Thanks. She says she just glares at her. And I saw a bit of myself in your little backstory before.
Speaking of bonding, something's not right.
What do you mean?
I'm not recovering fast enough. Something is wrong.
I thought I removed that thing that was keeping you asleep before.
I don't know, whatever it is, I feel like something's wrong with you. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can sense your spirit, it's pretty powerful, but for some reason, I'm not receiving the energy I need. So I'm healing much slower.
Weird. Maybe...
When you entered the bath, whatever that mixture was, it exposed some kind of corruption around your heart. Are you sure there's not something else inside of you?
Damn it. It may have been that mistake that I made. At the beginning of all this, I was worried about demon strength. And I made a deal.
Well, if there's something else inside you, that's probably why I'm not receiving as much power as I should be.
Yeah, don't worry, my mother's trying to work on it. I don't know much about curses myself.
At any rate, Something happened to Vera during the night. I thought you should know in case you missed it.
What do you mean? She seemed perfectly fine.
When was the last time you saw her?
This morning.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Yeah, we talked to her on the other side of it. Oh, you mean Cece? No, why? What's wrong?
Maybe you should go check on how she is instead of worrying about me,
Goes to check on Vera, taking a gulp of a drink again.
In the meantime, Vera is probably getting interrogated.
I would just, politely lead her up to the room. And then gesture, for her to go in.
Any chance I can get in on that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so far, basically, you see a strangely familiar yet definitely person you've never seen before being led into the room by Klein and Iris's bodyguard. Kenjiro.
Yeah, so I'll gesture for you to come into the room and seeing, Alyssia's awake now, go, this one's been spying on us.
Yana looks miserable.
Wait, out of character, who are you referring to when you say this one has been spying on us?
Yana.
Yana.
Oh. Where exactly did you find her?
Well, Kenjiro says she came out of this room and she's hiding around the corner watching us. Begs the question, who sent you?
Wait, she came out of whose room?
This room.
I fix Vera with a really intense glare and just say, who sent you?
I don't know how to explain this, so just here. I take off a necklace that I have and shove it at Alyssia.
I probably wouldn't take off the necklace if I were you.
No, why?
You know what happens
Alyssia
when you
looks
take
at
it
the
off?
necklace?
No, the
what fucking
other
necklace is
necklace.
Okay.
Basically, there's
fucking hell.
She was just
I
about
have
to
this-
kill herself.
I have a small necklace with a small ruby set in it, given that Gio gave Vera. I'm still wearing it, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just take off the necklace and hold it out for Alyssia.
Right, so given that I have a keen mind, I assume that I instantly recognize this necklace if it's a one-of-a-kind design.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You recognize it.
This is definitely Vera's necklace, and I was wearing it.
What's that necklace supposed to prove?
Oh, this necklace belonged to Vera.
The glare gets slightly more intense.
So would you like to explain to us how it is that you have Vera's necklace?
And
Oh.
where she is.
Needless to say, if you don't like your answer, you will not be leaving this room alive.
Speaking of which, as soon as you say that, suddenly
That doesn't actually
violent
explain who
magic
you are.
pours through the room as a portal opens up and Anri steps out. She takes notice of the situation and how terrified you are, Yana, and goes, "Oh, does this mean that you're ready to give me the urine sample now?"
Shut up!
Well-timed expression. Well-timed.
Oh,
You could be a bit more
this seems like
sympathetic.
there's some kind of misunderstanding here, so allow me to be the, voice of reason here and be helpful. This is Vera 2.0. Say hello, everybody. Also, Yana, when you're ready to give me that sample, I'll be waiting, okay? And with that, she pops back into her portal and disappears. In the
But
meantime,
I
Kenjiro
was like,
leans
she
forward
pops back to the
towards
sound
Klein
of me
and
going,
goes,
what the
"Did
fuck?
that mage just use teleportation to come here and then teleport it out again? He needs a drink."
Actually, for Speedy to get things along, could I have been outside the door the entire time to listen to it all?
Sure.
Thank you.
Also, the second you bring me into the room, I'm basically changing my hair color back to the snow white that you see in the picture.
But yeah, she's gonna look past the door, like, disbelief across her face as she stares at Yana. Like, utter disbelief.
Yana's gonna kind of see you and just kind of like glance at you, then glance back, then do a double take, and just gonna go like, "Oh, hi, Iris.
She's staring for a good long while. She's gonna wait and then look down, and then suddenly she's off down the hallway.
Oh no.
Speaking of Iris, you are back down there and you found some of the sweet stuff, mainly because Morgana has found a bottle and is enjoying it. She also seems to be very grumpy about something else.
Well, immediately I've already finished probably a few of the little bottles already, and I'm after more.
While you guys are drinking and everybody's making their way downstairs, you find out that she's still a bit grumpy about letting Flint go because she kind of had some unfinished business with him as well, but she decided that Vera needs her moment, plus right then she will start. So she actually still wants to hunt down the fucker for some vengeance for back in the mansion.
I mean, out of character, I would just like to note that Alyssia would have been completely fine with just killing off Flint when we had a chance.
Well, if we ever find him again, that's fine. By the way, I've always played her as she's a total lightweight. That's why she doesn't drink.
By the way, luckily for you, Kenjiro hasn't managed to notice that, because after the fucked up morning he had, he is now outside training with his sword to calm down.
Okay, I'm joining him.
He is very happy that you're there, and you probably have a very nice training session because both of you are trying to forget a lot of shit right now.
Turns out it ends up being in the most battered and bruised one as we all work out all of our frustrated anger. In a nice, friendly sparring match.
Yes, nice friendly match that leaves half the inn destroyed and everybody feels like you're like some kind of mortal enemies because to them it seems like you're both trying to kill each other.
You know, just guy stuff.
Guy stuff. At any rate, as time goes on, you eventually actually get some more news, and at this point you should probably consider hiring somebody that's not an idiot like Barbosso probably, to take care of your mail, because you seem to be getting more and more popular. Quite a lot of you have actually received news right now, and I'm just gonna start going down the list. Just a moment. First of all, Klein, you were actually beaten to the punch. You were considering sending a message back home, but it seems like you have received a message from home instead. Your father has been writing to you and hoping that you're doing all right for yourself out there by yourself. He mentions that some knights rode near the fortress carrying your signature and that you promised them some support. So they have honored what you have promised and have supplied Lady Rose with all the supplies she needs for her and her men. However, instead of leaving, the knights actually stayed behind in your fortress because currently they are fending off a barbarian attack. This is nothing new. Usually barbarians will come down the mountain once or twice a year. That's the whole reason your family has built a fortress there. It's to guard the borders from, well, the savages that from time to time come down wanting to pillage. That's one of the most important reasons of your homeland in the, you know, in the mountains. Wait, what's it called? Serpent Spine, yeah. That's why in the Serpent Spine that fortress was built, one of the reasons. However, they seem to be particularly struggling with this group of barbarians. Something is very odd about them. They have no tactics. They're just mercilessly throwing themselves against the walls. Usually, this wouldn't be a problem. However, their numbers don't seem to be dwindling, and the corpses seem to be vanishing. After fighting them for a few days, it seems like they're fighting the same barbarians over and over again. And that has the troops worried a little bit. For now, your father doesn't seem concerned. After all, they're all hardy men out there, and the fortress is tough. But it seems like this year you will be having a lot of barbarian problems, and eventually it might do you well to, well, go there and check the situation yourself.
Dear Father,
So there
send the
might be a
Crusades.
necromancer. Yeah, dear father, set the swords ablaze. Nea's fault.
Dear Spot.
Or in this case, Domina Vault, since Diomede is a woman.
Right. You guys also receive an official notice from the prince asking to meet him in the capital at your earliest convenience because something has happened and he needs to discuss it with you. It's a very private matter that is not for, well, letters.
It was just sighs. She's already like laying down on a chair.
As you guys are mulling over the news, somebody else actually walks up to you. You're assuming that it's just another messenger about to give you a message, but instead, the particular woman actually takes a seat at your table and just, well, bows politely. Hello there.